One mistake. That's it. That's all it takes. 4 years of qualifying, hundreds of hours of training, an entire nation's hopes on your shoulders, and it can all disappear in 90 minutes because of one bad touch, one lucky bounce, one penalty you didn't even want to take. That's the World Cup knockout stage, and it might be the cruelest format in all of sports. Today, I'm breaking down why this thing is basically designed to destroy players mentally, and why the sport everyone loves gets even brutal once the group stage ends. Stick around because the last section is the part that actually breaks careers. In the group stage, you get 3 games. Lose one? Doesn't matter. You've got time to fix it. In the knockout stage, that safety net is gone. One loss, you're out. Going home, see you in 4 years. In theory, that just means play well. In practice, it means every single mistake gets magnified into a national tragedy. 90 minutes isn't enough? Great, here's 30 more. Extra time sounds like a bonus. It isn't. These players have already sprinted the equivalent of several miles. Now they're doing it again, except their legs feel like wet cement. This is where games get sloppy, where tired defenders make dumb decisions, where a fresh substitute suddenly looks like a superhero just because everyone else is exhausted. Here's where it gets interesting. If extra time doesn't settle it, we go to penalties. And penalties are wild because they barely resemble football anymore. It's one player, alone, versus a goalkeeper who's done nothing but study your shooting habits for a week straight. The pressure is insane. Fans covering their eyes, teammates literally unable to watch. One miss and you're the guy who gets remembered forever for the wrong reason. You know the type. Every country has one heartbreak penalty villain. It's never fair, but it always happens. These aren't club games in a familiar stadium. These are neutral countries, unfamiliar crowds, and cameras from 100 nations pointed at your every touch. Add the fact that a single tournament defines how millions of people see an entire generation of players. And yeah, the pressure isn't just high, it's suffocating. This sounds simple. It isn't. By the knockout stage, players aren't just tired in their legs, they're tired in their heads. Decision-making slows down. Reaction time drops. Even elite players start second-guessing routine passes. That's why you'll see world-class stars suddenly making beginner mistakes deep into a knockout match. It's not a skill issue, it's a battery issue. VAR was supposed to fix controversy. Instead, it just made it slower. A marginal offside call, a penalty review that takes 4 minutes, a red card that swings the entire momentum of the game. In the group stage, you can recover from a bad call. In the knockouts, it can end your tournament in seconds. Here's the part nobody talks about enough. Knockout football doesn't just decide who moves on, it creates permanent memories. Ask any player who's missed a big penalty. That moment follows them, sometimes for their entire career. That's what makes this stage different from literally every other part of the tournament. It's not just competition, it's legacy on the line, every single match. So, here's the truth. The World Cup knockout stage isn't brutal because the football gets harder. It's brutal because the margin for error disappears completely. One mistake really is all it takes. So next time you're watching a knockout game and someone misses an open chance, ask yourself, was that bad luck or was that the pressure finally cracking through? If this broke down the chaos for you, subscribe for more football explainers like this one. See you in the next video.